and they look like favorites.
This is my lock of the week.
Dodgers.
No. But don't do this.
Welcome back. I'm Devin from the Vegas Sports Panel. It's NFL Week 10, but before we get to Week 10, let's recap 9. Didn't do too well. I was 6-7, brings me to 27-29. The Dice did much better at 8-5, brings them in the lead at 29-27. But we got a few weeks left, so we're just past the halfway point, so I'm sure I could catch up. Let's get going on the Thursday night game. We've got Atlanta, and we've got Carolina. All right? It's at Carolina. Atlanta's given up 1.5 on the road. I think Carolina's going to do pretty well at home. I took Carolina. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, we got a tie there. Let's do it one more time. Okay, the dice take Carolina as well. Up next, we have Seattle at Tampa Bay. Okay, we've got Seattle. We got Tampa Bay. One of these games they got to cover, right? I'm going Tampa Bay, giving up 2.5 at home. Just rolling the dice almost, right? Let's see what the dice say. I'm taking Tampa at home, giving up 2.5. Okay, they take Tampa as well, 6-1. All right, up next, we've got Minnesota and Buffalo. Injuries aside, I think Minnesota's going to keep it close, maybe win the game even. But they're getting 7.5 points, so that's the way I went. Let's see where the dice went. Okay, the dice went Minnesota as well. Up next, we have Detroit and Chicago. Okay, Chicago's been playing some pretty good ball. They've been coming up on the wrong end of some of these games, but real impressed with the quarterback, and I think the team's starting to play around him pretty well. They're scoring a lot of points. Defense has just got to keep the score down on the other side. So let's see what they say. I took Buffalo, giving up 2.5 at home. Okay, tied ones there. Let's give it another roll here. Okay. The dice took the Bears as well in the dark blue. Okay. Up next, we've got Denver. We're going to go crush orange against Tennessee. Okay, Tennessee played some great ball last week. They're on a roll a little bit here, so let's see what we can do. I took Tennessee at home, giving up 3 points. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, they take Tennessee as well. Okay. Up next, we've got Jacksonville at KC. KC just really playing some good ball. Just don't know how much they're going to blow people out. It's going to be like, could it be 20? Could it be 10? Could it be, are they going to let them back in at the end? I took KC, giving up 9.5. Let's see what the dice say. They're at home, so. All right, the dice took Jacksonville. Okay, up next we've got Cleveland at Miami. Okay, both teams, showing signs, but I don't think they're going to be in at the end. But let's see what they think. I took Miami at home, giving up 4. All right. The dice take Cleveland. Next up, we got Houston. We'll go red on Houston, and we'll go blue on Giants. Red is Houston. Okay, I'm taking the Giants at home, giving up 6.5. All right. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, we got a tie there. Another tie. Wow. Okay. They took the Giants. Okay. Next, we got New Orleans, who's playing some off and on good ball. So I tell you what, let's give New Orleans. We'll give them the black, and we'll go Pittsburgh with the yellow or the gold or whatever, the offset. And New Orleans is giving up 2.5 on the road. I'm going to take Pittsburgh at home, getting 2.5. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, the dice, they picked New Orleans. Okay, giving up 2.5 on the road. Okay, up next, we've got Indy at Vegas. Yeah, I did it again. I picked Vegas. Giving up 6 at home. Are they that good, even? I mean, against Indy, who's still trying to figure it out, but I don't know. We got to pick one side or the other. So I took Vegas at home, giving up 6. 6 is the number, apparently. All right. So Vegas. Dice pick Vegas. Up next, we've got Dallas. We've got Green Bay. They got Dallas on the road, giving up 5.5. I think that's about right. who knows? Green Bay could come alive and give them a little bit more of a game. But I took Dallas on the road, giving up 5.5. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, the dice took Dallas as well, but a close one. All right, we got Arizona up next, and we've got the Rams. Okay, both of these teams, once again, kind of up and down. Some weeks you think, all right, they're coming around, and then the next week you get disappointed. So I picked the Rams at home, giving up 3 points. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, the dice take Arizona. Okay. Okay, up next, we've got the LA Chargers at San Fran. Okay, San Fran. We'll go Chargers with the dark blue. San Fran's starting to come around a little bit. Their defense is kind of keeping them in games, but giving up 7 on the road at home is a little tough. But I did it. I took San Fran, giving up 7. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, the dice like the Chargers. All right, and then we got Monday Night Football. We've got Washington. We've got Philly. Is this going to be when Philly loses? Is this it? I think it's going to be later. I took Philly, giving up 10.5. This will probably go down to 10, hopefully, but I've got to do the videos early, so I'm taking it 10.5. Philly. Let's see what the dice say. Okay, the dice take Washington, who have been playing some decent ball, and all. They're in the same division, so you never know. Week 10, the NFL. Make sure you're getting subscribed, guys. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next week.